You fill in your details on a lucky draw slip, thinking that you could maybe finally go on a dream holiday to the Maldives. Instead, a few days later, you receive a call from a telemarketer and you realize all you've won is free information on the latest credit card promotion. Welcome to the world of telemarketing, a sales method which more and more companies are adopting to attract consumers. But with so many people vexed over the calls, just how many complaints have Case got? So Mr. Sia, could you tell us about the complaints you received here at Case regarding telemarketing?
Okay, we do receive between 10 to 20 complaints a year against telemarketers, and the complaints basically hinges on persistent call or misrepresentation or giving wrong information about certain promotion, and of course consumers are not happy with that.
Right. 10 to 20 a year, to me it seems like a very small number compared to how many people have been receiving these calls. So what do you think is so few people actually call Case to complain?
I'm sure the telemarketers do call thousands of people, but most people are able to manage such calls to them. And basically because consumers do not incur any financial loss as a result of such activities, and therefore most of them would not bother to file a complaint with us.
What does Case do when you receive these complaints?
Well, if the marketers is persistent and do not respect the right of the consumers, that they do not want to be disturbed, what we do is that we will contact the marketers or whoever they represent to feedback to the organization concerns, and most of the time they will listen and then they will stop harassing the consumers.
Right.
Yeah.
What is the number one complaint received by Case?
Well, timeshare is still the number one complaints, and there are telemarketers working for timeshare companies. What they do is that they invite you down for lucky draw collection. They will say, you win some prizes and you are required to come down, and usually they will say come down with your spouse. All right. I would advise consumers to be wary of such invitation. Very often than not, you end up sitting in their office for hours, and they will start hard selling their programs to you. And many consumers find out the hard way. They end up signing for contracts they do not wish to have.
What advice would you give consumers regarding how to handle telemarketers?
I think in the first place, if you do not want your numbers to be widely circulated, they should not give their numbers in their lucky draws and all the other activities that will require them to furnish their personal particulars. And secondly, if you really do not like the call, you can always let the companies know and tell them to put you on the do not call list.
But are these measures enough? Next, Razer TV gives you your own tips on how to outwit that pesky telemarketer.